Hello Internet and welcome to Citron Robot Lord's Vlog! This is like the 100th time I've recorded this. I'm really getting back into the swing of things, and today I've actually got a topic I wanted to tell you about. So I've planned ahead. Wow, what an amazing feat for me. I'm just gonna close this door here, there we go. Basically, I wanted to talk about something that's really close to my heart, storytelling. I literally cannot remember a day when I wasn't analyzing or creating a story. So it's basically second nature to me. What I wanted to talk about specifically about storytelling was a book I read about writing for TV. More specifically, something in there I think could translate to new media. And it was the structure of how they tell stories on TV. Basically, you have a writing team. It's not just one guy, it's not just two, which I find is more common with new media. It's a bunch of guys, or girls, whoever. It's an equal world out there, especially with the internet. And basically the creator of this series, whatever series it is the showrunner. Or in some cases, like Doctor Who, it's not the creator, but it's whoever's in charge of that series, that current story arc. So basically the showrunner has final say. No matter what, the showrunner gets final say, because it's their series. But you have all these other writers for a reason. Those other writers are in there so that once the showrunner is done planning out his first, middle, and end of a season, the other writers are going to go in and fill in the extra episodes in between with their own writing. Of course, the showrunner, has the final say on the plots, on those different things, but it's other people's writing. That's why when you see look at the writing credits for certain episodes, you'll see it's written by this or that person. It's not because that's the only person who worked on it, but that was the guy behind writing it, and the showrunner is always, at least from what I've seen, what I've researched, it's always the first episode and the last episode, and usually the middle episodes, or somewhere within the middle. The reason I think this is such a cool thing that should carry over is if you're in larger groups, there's two things you get. One, you get such a large diversity of stories in a season that you might not get with one writer. Like me, I'm great with action-y, adventure-y stuff, and I love doing sort of silly humor, like weird humor. I don't have it online anymore, but I had a webcomic a while back called Mr. Happy's Corner, and stupidest humor ever, but I had a small fan base. So, I don't know, I'm assuming I'm good at that stuff. So see, there's my storytelling qualities, but am I going to write a fantastic romance? I could try, and I probably would do well, but I wouldn't do amazing. But if there was someone who could do an amazing romance story, and you wanted that in your series just to add some balance to the whole long-form storytelling thing, you have an extra writer. And that guy can write a romance, but you can't. Perfect. Now you've got a romance episode. What more can you ask for? But the thing is, the showrunner's in there so that when there's turmoil between creative minds, which I know a lot of creative people, I've worked in creative groups, there's turmoil. Creation is not without its violent something, I don't know. No. Basically, showrunner has final say, it doesn't matter. If the showrunner says no, it's no. If the showrunner says yes, it's yes. It's a perfect way of really making sure the boat runs smoothly. Of course, no system is perfect, but I think this is more perfect than some of the systems out there. So, basically what I'm saying is I'd like to see this in new media. In fact, I've got a bit of a plan I'm hoping to get going, which will involve using this little system and maybe creating some series. But I'll tell you more about that when I've planned an episode for that. So, until next time, I'm Citron Robot Lord. Thanks for watching, and here's a question for you.